1. Now, you guys are still in the heated, burning grips of a massive horde of fire-newt warriors as they all are pouring out of Hrakhamar and coming to face you in the smelting zone. Now, it would have been an intense fiery battle, but Mr. Sorcerer, you dropped an immense sphere of coldness that caused a tremendous hiss of all of the heated metal to cause like an angry screech as they super froze and they all collected and contrasted quite suddenly. You even froze this fire-newt who became like a Terminator 2 frozen statue, and he's there in a pool of congealed molten silver, and he's looking pretty cool. That aside, however, you guys haven't finished yet, and it is now Daddy Dwarf's turn.
We need to see the map first.
Right, yes.
We're on the world map.
I got too excited. I let the intense music get me up.
Alright. Let's see where we are.
You're still in the middle of a range, and all around you, you see a charmed giant strider, a large red reptilian two-legged bird-like creature. And in front of you...
He's still charmed, if I remember right.
He is still charmed.
Alright. I am going to attack with my first swing on this guy here, and I am still raging.
Yes.
Or at least I should still be raging.
Wait, which one are you attacking? Hold on.
This one.
The one just
north
to your left. Don't worry, I'm not touching the one that's to your north.
I'm just making sure.
Is there a situation with the one in the north? Because I remember you have stuff to do with your shadow whatever.
And I will spend the inspiration I received from Kithri during the middle of this fight to make that a crit.
So a bardic inspiration die is not turn it into an advantage. You get Kithri's D8, I believe.
Gotcha.
Kithri?
Yes, it's a D8.
And you can add that to the roll. So yes.
What about inspiration?
That would be character inspiration, as awarded in the top left of your character sheet.
Okay. I do have one that I have not spent in a very, very long time. But
you can do that now if you want to.
I would love to do that.
You do it. You unleash a critical as you open up with your silvered halberd. You are sparking with electricity through the lengthed spear. And yeah, you do an immense amount of damage, completely destroying that fire-newt. You end his being as you completely toss him up. You stab through his gut, and then, like Vlad the Impaler, you hoist him up in the air, and then you cast him off into like the frozen landscape to the right.
Yes! And with that, now that I've thrown him there, I see this enemy to my side and unleash my extra attack against him.
Now, you do not, because he is heavily obscured in the fog created from all the mist.
I will attack this one just to my north.
Very wise, very wise. Your inspiration has been... No, excuse me.
I took it off.
No, your bardic inspiration hasn't been spent. I got confused. However, yes.
Gotcha.
When you move up, that is going to be a hit.
Oh, I don't need to move. I have a halberd.
Yeah, you've got reach.
Yeah, you got that reach. That's how you fight as a dwarf. You plan on not running around a lot. Ooh, you do a great amount of damage. You bloody that fire-newt, as you seem to know the soft spot on these creatures, by which to kind of like take them on by. It's tremendous the damage you're dealing, but you're not done yet. You still have your yes. Now, they probably are gonna survive this, but let's see.
Which one are you hitting with the Storm of Fury?
The same one.
So you could probably hit either. I don't think you would kill the Hex target. I don't think he's that close. I'm just saying you could hit either. Doesn't matter.
That's alright. I'll hit the same one that I just hit.
Alright, so the fire-newt is going to manage its deck save, but barely. It's going to be pretty rough there. In fact, look up if you can a macro to change that information where it's 8 plus your proficiency plus your con to get me a flat number. I've seen it done with another character. If you could look that up at some point. So instead of it being displayed like that, it shows me an actual DC. That would be pretty helpful. But I believe 16 is going to be a pass.
16. Let's see, it's a 3 + 3. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that should be good to pass. It's a DC 14.
Yeah, so it's going to take half, but you're still going to do a good amount of damage to it. And you cast that lightning through your silvered halberd as you strike it in the middle of its chest, to which you're going to keep sparking into this red, goopy, newty-like being. That's a great turn. Is that all you do this round?
Yep, that's all my actions.
Brilliant. Okay, Willem, it's your turn now.
No more flashy turns for me, unfortunately. I'm just going to hit a Ray of Frost to the one that was already damaged.
Okay, now give
me a
Okay.
Move over that way.
Okay, so the table isn't going to be an issue for you, but Dauron is going to be giving he's going to be giving half cover.
He's short. He's a dwarf.
Yeah, and that's still half a body that's kept out of that fire newt. He's a broad dwarf, and so that is going to be a miss, even if it wasn't with his half cover.
All right, well, I'll take cover behind the table.
Okay, excellent. Taking cover is actually a thing, and it does require an action. It's the hide action.
Basically. Well, then I'll just stay in place behind the table.
Yeah, I only say that not to be a dick, but to say that if you want to actually benefit from covering behind the table, this is the action you need to go through to get it.
Gotcha.
Alright, fire newt turn. So tell me, Shadow Warlock, what is the issue with this fire newt and his condition?
That is my current hexed target. The current hexed target, in terms of things that you need to change for it right now, are nothing. They are only features right now that I gain when I attack it. However, that will change at higher level. The reason I told him not to attack it is because whenever I kill the target of my hex, I regain hit points, which is why I said obviously for him not to kill the one that's hexed.
Okay then, yeah. So this dude actually is very terrified of you. He's seen what you've done to his other bros, and the tide of the battle has already turned against them. So he needs to call up some reinforcements. With that in mind, he goes across to here, and he spends his actions to snap his buddy out of his daze. And he can't specifically mount him without, attack of opportunity from you. All he does is wake this dude up to basically get him involved. Sylvan, it's your turn now.
Alright,
You've got a whole mess of situations over here. You've got a fire newt on top of a giant strider that was chasing you after Kithri, but also you're unaware of some enemies in this mist over here.
well, the one that's over in this little silver thing, he's a statue, so I'm not too worried about him.
No, you're not. You can't see him, but you saw enough before the fog got really bad to see that he is a solidified, fire newt.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do this guy. I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna attack the bird thing that's next to me.
Okay.
With the Ionic Blast with 3
Side points.
side points.
No, ideal. Excellent. Whoa. Nice. And this is a straight damage.
I believe so.
Yeah, no, that's excellent. That will do a good whopping 18 points of damage, bloodying it. The rider on top is a bit shaken as the giant strider it is riding has its head going for a spin there as you blast it psionically. Now then, Brightheart, you would be dealt with by Daddy Dwarf as you are currently away. With that in mind...
Yeah, speaking of which, I do not have her,
Dionysius.
sheet for her. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I get you. I will hunt down that Dionysius now. Okay, here we go. So I'll be handing you control of it now. There we go. Boom.
Okay. I'm not familiar with its attacks. Let's see, but can I see the one that's right next to me? That's 5 foot here.
As the Dionysius, you still cannot see into this thick, heavily obscuring fog. Well,
Okay.
you can maybe give me a perception check at disadvantage if you like.
Fair enough. If you could make that for me, because I don't have the sheet.
It is shared into your compendium now.
Oh, there it is. There it is. I see it. Okay.
Excellent, alright. So by all means, give me that perception check, which is not easily done with a Dionysius, as they haven't got proficiency with perception. But essentially, a shorthand, the Dionysius, even though it's... Oh no, it's Brightheart. We'll have Brightheart give the perception check,
Okay, fair enough.
because she has the skills, and it is always transferable to the creature that she is become. Oh, wow! Okay, so no. At disadvantage, Brightheart, or rather the Dionysius, is going to smell all the activity right around the side. And yeah, she absolutely can see Mushrib and this fire-newt in combat.
Okay, she is going to make a full attack then with a bite and 2 of her claws. So bite.
Whoa, that is a hit. That will not be a hit.
Well,
But
the second one isn't that, and then the claws.
yeah,
Second bite. Sorry, I double clicked the bite.
it's okay. It is fine. I believe they get 2 bites anyway. No, not 2 bites, 2 claws. Maybe? Yeah, I think so. Either way, she Brightheart is only going to be able to strike once.
Okay.
Helpful reminder, when they do get out of their wild shape, they will likely have a bunch more spells at hand, just in case you guys need it. Anyway, now it is the fire-newt's turn. Oh, it was made prone earlier, because those attacks will be made at advantage. So taking that into account, everything stays how it is. But it was made prone due to the sleet storm. Now, Willem, you had messaged me in Discord just now that they need to make dex saving throws. I believe this is at the beginning of their turn. So yeah, will that newt be doing its turn now? Like that dex save?
Yeah, although I'm not sure how it works if they're already prone.
Well, he will start his turn making this anyway. He's going to fail. So what do the conditions say to a creature that fails in the sleet storm?
They fall prone.
Alright, then it's going to stay prone, slipping and slopping about, and from its prone position, it is going to do a fire spit over to Mushrib. And Mushrib will now have to make that dex saving throw as this burst of fire This burst of fire is going to break through the sort of mist layer that's going about, glowing that area as it streams on through. Okay, he is going to fail, and he is going to take... He is going to take 6 points of fire damage. Now, also, Willem, just wanted to mention... why does Discord keep doing that? Just to mention... Every time you talk, you clip the edge of what I'm last saying with perfect, absolute resonant quality. I could hear myself talk excellently through you. I don't know what's going on to make that happen.
That's my fault, sorry.
It's totally fine. Anyhow, if there's nothing that can be helped with, then we'll move on. Now onto Mushrib's turn. He did not like that, but he's a stubborn dwarf and he's going to fight on. He's going to axe with advantage this prone fire-newt. And yes, he also has his hunter's mark on the creature. So it's going to deal an extra d6 damage when he hits. Okay, so he only hits once, but on that hit he is going to do a nice firm consistent like 8 points of damage, bloodying the fire-newt as he finally is doing something. He's had many misses so far.
Yay, finally.
Yeah, I know, right? Alright, now it is the giant strider's turn over here. The giant strider. Ooh, yeah. Alright, the giant strider, having been knocked out of its dazed state, is just going to start going to bite Dauron. And it's going to do that now. Oh my god! It double fucking crits. Okay. It's been powering up all the time. Ooh, it's been powering up all the time that it's been charmed into focusing its beak into a firm and mighty tool of anger. And yeah, Dauron, you will be hit and you will be taking 15 points of damage, half to 8. Whew. Next up, it is this fire-newt. So the fire-newt leans on forward and it's actually going to go to this part of its mount, actually. So it can line itself up in a nice, orderly fashion. And it's going to send the pair of you its pepper breath, essentially. And I need you both to make me dexterity saving throws, please. Oh, fuck. So that's Kifri and Sylvan. Okay.
Yep.
Nice one. Well done, you two. So, as it sort of begins that sort of hacking, its eyes like bulge out extra wide as it goes. It's just as ungraceful as it could possibly be, and you both will be taking 1 point of fire damage as you're hurt by matchsticks that were lightly cindering, basically. It was not good.
Hot stove.
Next up, though, this salamander is going to burst out from its cover and is going to strike at you quickly.
Dex save.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so it's going to make a dex save. It's going to nat 1 and it's going to go prone. Haha. It's going to get up from prone. It's spending half its movement to do that. And then it's going to get out of the mist and it's going to attack. It's going to slip and slide like a newt really
it's all difficult terrain as well. So he'd be at half movement.
Jesus fucking Christ. Is there anything else?
It's 3rd level spell.
Yeah. Pretty good. Situational wise, this was an excellent choice. Alright, so then it's yeah, I guess it's all the same. It's gonna get up and it's gonna move 5 feet, and then it's gonna have another 10 feet of movement. No, another 5 feet of movement available to it. So it's gonna be able to take that, though it's kind of sponged a bit more movement than it deserves. It's still within range of Kifri, and even though the fog is heavily,
Can it see me?
That is a good question. You guys have milked this to its absolute.
Hey! You've been penalizing us as far as the view goes. It's only fair they get it too.
Anyway, made with disadvantage. No, it's gonna be stumbling through here, and yep, the fog is just too much. You really milked that to the fucking bone, and it paid off. Okay, Kifri, you feel like a phantom. You feel like a hot fire-newt might be nearby.
I assume I can move without it seeing me and giving me an opportunity attack.
It may make a swing at you and make it at disadvantage.
Right, I'm going to risk that then by coming here.
Okay. It sees the swiftness move the fog a bit to reveal you for a moment, and it does swing at you, but it misses.
Excellent. I'm gonna shoot at the one on the Strider.
Ah, that will be a miss.
Gah. Alright, and then bonus action, I'll healing words. What you call it? The dwarf.
Daron.
That's the name.
Excellent. By
Oh,
all means,
that's
roll.
so
Hey, what you call it over there?
Yeah. Got no idea who he is, I just keep following him around.
Excellent.
So that was a high level one, so 11.
Yeah, Daron, add that up, and that takes you to 29, I see. Wonderful. Alright then, Mr. Tiefling Warlock of the Shadows. It's your turn now.
Alright, first I'll attack my cursed target.
That is exceptional. That is an amazing hit. And yeah, he's going to die.
Excellent.
Nice.
Now, does that mean you can carry on your curse to somebody else?
That is correct, so I will immediately move the curse to this target.
Excellent. No, there we go.
And then with my second attack, I'll swing at him.
Is this made with advantage because of your curse?
No, it is not.
Then that's a miss.
Then I will use my inspiration
Okay.
to make it a hit.
Okay, inspiration is that you would take the advantage, but yeah. Then that is a hit, and do your damage. That is going to destroy it.
Yes.
Wonderful.
And then I will immediately move the target of my curse to the boss.
Oh, okay. Nice. Whew.
Well done.
Yeah.
And then I will take a move here. And move kind of like here up on top of that table.
Okay.
And then at the end of my turn, I will blink out of existence.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you will. So, yeah, what do I have for you? Oh, it's your eye. So, yeah, I'll move you to the GM layer then. As you disappear from the material realm, going back to the
Excellent.
ghost realm. You just, like, approach this heavily clad, black-armored fire-newt. And then as you're, like, charging for him, blood of fire-newt still dripping off your shadowy, dark blade. You then just vanish before his eyes. And that has him more than a little spooked. Alright. So now it is the Giant Strider's turn. And yeah, the fire-newt, or rather the Giant Strider, is going to summon up a gout of fire. 10-foot radius sphere. Gotta draw it out, so make sure it's all precise. Well, no I don't. I could just make a good guess. Yeah, it's going for you guys. Sylvan, Kithri, and yeah, Sylvan, Kithri, and Willem. So, will you all please make me dexterity saving throws, please? Well done. You all pass, and you will all take 5 points of fire damage as the creature sends out a sudden explosion of fire over to you all. But you guys are pretty scorched up at this point. This burning hot place has been cooled by your own keen level-headed strategies, and so you're managing this quite well. Fight isn't over yet. Okay, now the newt here, well, he does something you guys won't know. Now the
I thought he was turned to stone.
He was turned to, like, cooled silver. And what happens later, I'm not going to say. You don't know what goes on with his turn. However, this guy's turn, he really doesn't like what he's seeing over with this whole mess down here. His people are messing up terribly. And he's trying to figure out what he could really do right now to shake things up. Doesn't really have a lot in the tank, if you could believe it. I forget how that works. I'm pressing spells to find this out. Oh, he's got attacks here. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so the fire newt is unnerved that, like, there was a thing chasing after him, and it kind of moved on. So he's gonna hop into this, like, little minecart thing, and from there, he's going to shoot a scorching ray over to Daron.
Spell, danger sense.
No, stop it with your danger sense. This is a plain roll to attack. This isn't one of those others. I know about your danger sense. I know how its usage is broken and how you have exploited it. But I know all about it.
I'm just messing with you. Go for it.
It's a roll to attack and both attacks missed. Oh, it's better than a spell slot to do it. God damn it. Daron, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm sorry, GM. There was such a great moment. I apologize. I'll give you a copy afterward.
I know all about your danger sense. I do. I just know it means in the context of traps. But they don't say it, so this is what it is now. Okay, so yeah, the first...
Yep.
Well, okay, yeah, great. So the first one is a miss. The second attack is a hit. You bloody it on your one strike. And it will make a dexterity saving throw. It's gonna nat 1. It's gonna fail. And you do another 5 points of flashing lightning damage over at it. Oh boy. Willem, it's your turn.
Alright, what have I got in the way of targets here? Alright, let's see if we can finish that guy off. Another Ray of Frost on that one.
Okay. Roll it. Yes!
Alright.
It's going to be a great hit, and that is great damage. You cool that thing's heart down, and it curls over in a frigid state.
Alright, that'll be it.
Alright, Sylvan, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to take a stab at this Strider with a dagger.
Okay. Because, yeah, you're beginning to run out of your side points at this bit. Yep, that is going to be... If you're after the rider, that is going to be a hit. And, yeah, that does some good damage.
And I was at the Strider, not the rider.
Oh. Well, then. Then that is going to kill it. And,
Nice.
You stab it across its throat, and it tumbles over and dies as you slit its throat.
So does the rider take damage too from falling?
No, because it's about 5 feet. Do you guys want to take damage whenever you fall about 5 feet?
Didn't he fall prone? I think that's what happened last time that we killed one of those.
This one isn't going to be put at such disadvantage.
Okay, that ends my turn then.
Okay then. Also, do any of you have headsets?
I do.
Yes.
I do.
I don't know how I keep hearing the echo back from you guys. It doesn't matter. It's a mild, slight frustration, but it's very easily worked around. Also,
Getting it from everyone.
most people. But anyway, that aside, we got a combat to deal with. Oh, I've been cut out. No, I'm not. Am I still here? Am I still talking?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Roll20 gave me a little bit of a warning that there was connection issues, which I was about to be afraid of. But, moving on, is Brightheart's turn, and that means Daddy Dwarf, if you could please deal with her Dinotheus.
Yes, she can still see the one here.
Yeah.
And she's tired of seeing member groups, many of our guides and so forth, getting killed off.
Yeah.
And is going to do a full attack on this creature.
Okay. They will all be at advantage because that fire newt is prone. Okay, so between those attacks, they're going to attack successfully twice, and they are going to kill it. saving Mushrib.
Alright, and that is her full action. Should be a full attack, so.
Excellent. Alright, it's Mushrib's turn. He's gonna bank. Well, he has to make a dex saving throw. He passes. He's gonna get out. He's gonna get out and he's gonna move his hunter's mark over onto this creature here. And he's between being heavily obscured and seeing it, but he's in 5 feet, so he's gonna see it. And he is going to attack it twice, but not before throwing like a salute of thanks to the Dionysius that just clawed out the throat of the other fire-newt. And he's gonna hand axe it twice. Alright, both of those are gonna be misses.
He was doing so well.
He was doing so well. This fire-newt is gonna come up, and he is going to scimitar you, Sylvan, twice. No more time for hacking up poorly. You've just killed his mount, and he's going to get his revenge with his speedy scimitar. He rolls an 11, but then rolls a 20, and will do 5 points of damage to you.
Okay.
Alright, that fire-newt won't take Mushrib's shit, and is going to scimitar him twice. Again, we'll do an 11 and a crit. That's amazing. And then we'll do a 19 and a 15, and that one is going to hit. And it's going to do 5 more points of damage to Mushrib. Now that does bloody him, but he's going to be determined. He's going to hang in there. Okay, Kifri, it's your turn. You can see Mushrib in combat with a glowing being in the mist.
Sorry, still on mute. I'll go for one by Silran first, and I'll shoot him with a crossbow.
Okay. That is going to be a miss.
Cool. It's a bonus action, isn't it, to take a healing potion?
No, using an item is an action.
I thought if you're using it yourself, it was a bonus action.
Nope, unless you can quote me where you've seen that rule.
Well, we do that in my other games, so I just assumed that was a rule. Probably a house rule.
Maybe a house rule.
Yeah, in which case, I'll just stay where I am.
Okay, then. Shadow Warlock, it's your turn now. So,
Alright, so I will appear 10 feet from where I left, right next to the boss there.
you puff out into existence again, as this guy is again utterly bewildered and shocked to see the curse bringer coming down before him, out from another plane of existence.
And then I'm going to take a mighty swing towards his head as I lift the magical purpley dark energy of my sword.
Oh fuck! Let's see that nat one. I want that nat one. Ah, it's a miss.
All right, and then I'm going to swing again.
Oh wow! Hey! Excellent. The louder you yell, the more likely you are to hit. The first time the fire-newt ducked into the minecart, giving it protection, and then as it was about to come back up in sort of a reflexive sort of bounce back, you're already there as you just heave your greatsword again, slicing across it. And you hit
as my sword hits, it crackles with an explosion of purple energy as I expend a spell slot to do the Cursebringer effect.
Oh fuck! What
29
the hell?
bonus damage.
What
plus
the
16.
What the hell? What are you? What are you?
Which is what the boss is saying.
I'm a monster.
Okay, yeah. Wow. This guy wasn't hurt, and you utterly eliminate him. He's just there saying, like, do you speak Primordial?
No.
Then
I do, so I would understand him.
You're a bit away. But basically, he mutters prayers in a language you don't understand of hissing snarls and, like, sputters. And you just, like... You do the anime thing where your slice goes so fast that, like, He doesn't realize he's dead until a moment later when his top half slips off his chest, and it all becomes all too apparent that his demise has come. Good fucking lord! What are you in the Unearthed Arcana, or you? Are you?
No, this is all
Xanathar's?
legit. This is completely legit.
This
Yep.
is Xanathar's guide to everything.
Yep.
Good fucking lord, wizards. But hey, fair enough. You're out of spell slots till a rest, and then you can do it again.
I can do that twice a day,
God,
and that's if I cast my
damn.
spells. So.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Okay.
I also immediately move the target of my hex to. Let me make sure I can.
Yeah, does it have to be something you can see?
Because for now, in that case, you can't see anything.
It looks like they have to be within 30 feet. So I don't think anyone else is within 30 feet.
No, but
Of
you
me.
can move yourself first. You've got some movement. 10
right,
feet of
I
it.
could.
No, 30 feet of it.
Yep. So.
I'll tell you now, if you go here, you can see this dude.
If I go here, I can see this dude.
Yeah, this is a giant strider that seems to have still been locked up in its paddock. It's been unable to take any actions, and it's just kind of squirming there.
Alright, I'll go there and move the target to this guy right here that I'm pointing at.
Alright, then sweet. Yeah, he is, does he make a save, or does it just happen?
No, he's just hexed now.
God,
Just gives me those bonuses when I attack.
yeah, Jesus Christ. Okay, no, sweet. Alright. Alright. Let me just check something. Okay.
Here's our mystery.
Okay. So, the silvered fire-new makes a surprising reappearance, and he is still covered in the metal. Now, it's very hard to tell, but he's got like layers of crust to him. The outer crust is firmed, cooled silver, and the inner crust is warmed fire-newt body heat that has melted the lava, well, melted the metal back. So he has a malleable, silvered body armor now, essentially. His whole body is just like he is a silver newt. That's what it looks like. And he's gonna have an higher AC for it. Wow, there's a lot of sputtering in Discord right now. But not to worry. So, with that, he is going to scimitar you, Daron. Now, Daron, you are resistant to non-magical weapons, right?
While
While raging.
It's only while raging. It should be that as long as it's like physical damage, I have.
Yes. Now, in the cases of stuff like lycanthropy, when creatures are resistant due to non-magical weapons and things like ghosts, people will silver their weapons in order to make it hit. And in this case, that is the effect that's going on with this fire-newt. He is going to strike you with a 19 and will only do 3 points of damage, but you will not half that damage. And as he comes out, his like silver metal is steaming off his body as he kind of seems like a fire-newt possessed to keep on fighting. And it is your turn.
Well, I'm gonna respond right back.
Yeah,
This new challenger has appeared.
absolutely. Whoa. So, both of those attacks are going to be misses. Not because you missed your target, but because that outer crust of, like, silver is so damn tough. And yeah, you have a silvered halberd too, so it's equal metal on equal metal, as silver is glittering between the two of you, but he is just so nigh impregnable at this point.
Can I use my bardic inspiration since I didn't use that before?
Yes, you can. You can only do it on one attack, but you can.
All right.
Which one do you
Yes,
put
so
it
just
on?
add a d8.
First one.
Yes, that does become a hit. With your inspiration from your bard, you manage to pierce on through the thick outer shell of this silvered fire-newt, and when you pass through that outer shell of silver, you can tell you've got to a soft, gooey, creamy fire-newty center. And you do a mighty sum of damage to it, but it's not dead yet. Yep, it will do its dexterity saving throw.
I added the DC 14 in that description.
Yeah. I'm hearing somebody sniffle now. That's Tiefling Warlock I'm hearing sniffle. They are going to pass that DC, and they are going to take half of that. But yeah, no, awesome. Willem, it's your turn now.
Alright, I will magic missile, shoot 2 missiles to that guy, and 1 to...
Okay, so that will be 2d4 plus 2, and then 1d4 plus 1 to that dude down there. Also, goddamn magic missile, ruining all my new creations. Yeah, that's going to kill him. You follow up on the puncture wound that Daron has speared through it, and your magic missiles go through the tough skin and go through him, trying to push out from the cooled backside of the silver, and does so as you just jettison it through him, as the silvered fire-newt dies before you, and like Wolverine, he just sort of goes into an adamantium shell of cooled metal as he slumps still. Yep, and that other one is going to take 2 points of damage, as that's just a light grazing for him.
Alright, all done.
Yeah. Sylvan, it's your turn now.
All right, I'm gonna pop 3. I'm gonna pop 2 side points into a Ionic Blast on this little dude standing next to me.
Okay.
I'll take 2 points of damage.
Yep.
That's
Ouch.
terrible.
That was your last side points. No, you have
No,
6.
I have 3 more.
Yeah. Are you adjusting them? Your token hasn't been updated.
Yes, I am.
Your token
It
says
has
you
been.
have 6.
I just took it off.
So you have 6 out of 27 side points.
I have 3 now out of 27 side points.
Okay.
Started out with 9 this session.
Okay. Alright, it is the Dionysius' turn. And all there is to do at this point is just clean up, I guess.
Yep. She's gonna move down here, jump on this table, and I do need to make another perception check, right, for her. A disadvantage.
Yes, or you can... Yeah, let's go for it. Alright.
Nope.
Yep, oops. Yeah, they need to sniff them out. They need to sniff them out, you see. I guess. Alright, so it is Mushrib's turn, and Mushrib is going to hand axe that fire-newt with Dwarven Determination. And Dwarven Determination is never going to pay off. He is committed.
Useless.
Yep, he's pretty damn useless, man. Okay, it's this fire-newt's turn. It sees an obstacle. That's you, Sylvan. It's going to just scimitar you until you are dead. Or roll a 10 and a 7. It can do that. Wow.
And those are missed.
Yeah. That fire-newt attacking Mushrib is he's gonna not back down.
Dex save.
Yeah, he's gonna miss. Fine. He takes a dex save. He fails, he falls prone, he attacks him prone, and he still misses. God. Ah. It's all to help Mushroom attack him. Kefri, it's your turn.
Alright, she's gonna take some of that, was it Cake Tom's ointment? Just try and heal herself up a bit.
Okay. Oh, damn, yeah.
And yeah, that's what she's gonna do.
Brilliant, yeah, you do that exactly. How many uses does that ointment have?
5, I think.
Okay, so you've used one of them up. Alright, next up is the Shadow Warlock.
Alright, I'll move to there,
Yeah,
and I will attack the cursed target.
okay. That is going to be a miss. And that's going to be a hit. Fortunately, you're out. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's max roll.
Oh my god. Okay. You are just the bringer of death. And you obliterate another fire-newt warrior. As your blade is the omen. It is now fire-newt Bane. It is Ignan Bane. The great sword Ignan Bane, as you just destroy these newts and let their blood cool across your dark, purpley sword of death.
And then I'll move the cursed target to there.
Yep. Just to help Mushroom in his final pleading hour. God damn. Whoo. Oh boy. Okay, yeah. Wow. You are possibly quite OP. Oh, okay.
Just good
Davon.
rolls today.
Yep, Davon. It's your turn.
I see there's a fight over here, and I'm going to go here.
Yeah.
Dex save.
Yeah, dex saving throw. Hold on.
Don't go prone. Oh, you go prone. You slip and fall on your dwarven backside. You know what? Because we're at this stage, where is the Benny Hill theme when I need it? And this is what I need right now.
And as Dalron slips, he's gonna shout, "God damn it, wizard! Take this damn spell down!"
Wizard? You don't have any wizards in the party.
Someone's pretty close, but yeah. So Daron falls down. You still have your attacks, and you can attack this also prone creature if you like, as you're both just rolling on the slippery floor, trying to stab one another. Oh my god!
It like goes spinning. It actually is
You impale him.
the speed of the attack as it swings around and hits.
Oh, if it wasn't at disadvantage because you're prone. Oh my god. Wait, I just want to check that. Because I presume this is.
Well, the other guys didn't get a disadvantage, I don't think.
No,
I think we're
but I
both
was
prone.
presuming. I just wanted to check, and then I'm just looking to see if I can give you this crit, or we just let the madness continue. I love the Benny Hill theme. It's brilliant for all purposes. Prone. Creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against a creature. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Ah! The fire-newt is prone, which gives you advantage, and that's gonna cancel out your disadvantage, and that gets you your crit. And that's why we read the book. You don't bloody the fire-newt, but you do a massive strike across its face as you spin around with your silvered halberd and strike it. But let's not forget your rage. Yep. Oh my god, you critted again. Oh my god. It's gonna do a dex at disadvantage because it's prone, and it's gonna take all 7 of that ferocious lightning damage as the pair of you are just slipping and sliding against one another in a ice skating display of beauty and clumsiness. Ooh. Willem, it's your turn.
Now, is it a bonus action to cancel concentration on a spell?
No,
or can I just do that?
that's a free action. You can just say, I
Okay.
drop it now.
Okay, I dropped the Sleet Storm.
Yes, you just like you just like mentally, let
Snap
go.
my fingers.
Yeah. You snap your fingers and you can see Daron and this fire-newt both just spinning around while these everything is still pretty frozen over. But yeah, carry on.
You guys having fun down there? Alright, and then I finish him off with a magic missile.
Oh my god. Oh my god damn it. Never mind, it's cast prone and has Hunter's Mark. It's down to the Sorcerer to just finish it with another magic missile. Oh, you end its miserable, tormented existence. Whew. Well done.
That was fun.
Yes, you have destroyed all the fire-newts, and you're free to carry on through here.
How's everyone doing?
Mushrib is going to go up to Kefri and it's like, lass, you wouldn't fancy rubbing me down with a bit of ointment, would ya? It looks pretty good.
Ugh, no thanks.
No, not in that way. I mean, I'm looking pretty bad, and I appreciate all you're doing, but I don't seem to be on top form. Could you just spare me just a little rub, just on the arm?
I'll cast 2. I'll do move up to him and do mend wounds, and I'll cast. I'll use 2 side points.
He's gonna be like, well, that's thanks, I guess. Yeah. Give me insight.
Insight?
Yeah. Yeah, he was hoping to get rubbed down by the pretty halfling bar.
Yeah.
I figured that. That's why I moved in.
In case you're just going to go, thanks, Soren. Save me there.
He's just like, dag nabbit. No,
Fate worse than death. Ooh.
Wow, you did max healing. Wow, that was more than what he deserved.
That makes up from the max fails I did earlier.
Oh, that
minimum fails.
That puts him back to max, and he looks like a new dwarf. Anyway.
Alright, I'm searching the boss for loot.
As well as the silver newt.
Oh, the silver newt is a loot. So he is like he's a medium creature, so he's gonna weigh about 300 pounds. But to the right bidder, you might be able to persuade them that it is a work of art of 3,000 gold pieces is a number you estimate.
Okay. And what about his sword? His sword is silver, right? Now?
It is a silvered scimitar, yes, but it is encased with the rest of his body and hand. So if you want it, you gotta destroy it. But
no, that's right. We will remember that there's this silver newt here, and pick it back up as we leave.
Years later. No, that's fair enough. When Mushrib gets to have a look at it, he goes, "Tuh," and he kind of like spits on it and gives it a derisive.
Oi! Don't touch the merchandise.
Don't worry, you can sell this piece of shit. But
see, I take a section of my arm cloth and start wiping off the spit. Shining it.
You already get it to like a glimmering sheen of new metal, and he's just like, "Tuh," and then you just rub and "Tuh," he just rubs it off, and you're starting to like get a whole like cleaning situation going now. Anyway, you wanted to check the boss-looking dude. The one that had... Yeah. To him, he had a Morning Star, and he had... well, from what I can see, no special armor, no shields or anything, despite what the image looked like.
I'm looking through it saying, crap, crap, crap.
Yeah.
I hand off the Morning Star to somebody that can carry it.
It's all common drawers of the old loot. It's all common drawers of decks. Anyway, yeah, so time for you guys to press on. You've also kind of frozen the forge, which when Mushrib gets a moment, he's like, that ain't gonna be cheap to fix, but not to worry, they'll probably be fine.
At least you have it back.
Yeah, well, when we gotta still clean the place out, lad. We're almost done. Given the number of them, there can't be any more. Well, there can't be a lot more anyway.
I am also going to use my Dwarven Resilience to recover some of my hit points here.
Okay, sweet. Because you took that awesome feat.
Right. One of our meat shields want to go through the door?
Sure. I will go through the door. Please check. I will check it first for traps, though.
Yeah, certainly. There were no traps.
There are no traps. I valiantly walk through the door as I say that.
So in here is an armory. Now this might be something to you. The dwarves' enemies coveted the riches of Hrakhamar. To defend their trove, the dwarves stockpile weapons and armor in this chamber. The fire-newts haven't bothered most of it. They prefer their own weapons over heavier dwarven designs, and the dwarven armor doesn't fit them anyway. It includes 6 battle axes, great axes, mauls, morning stars, war picks, war hammers, and heavy crossbows, plus 200 crossbow bolts and 4 suits of dwarven half-plate armor.
Wow. Do we still have someone that uses crossbows?
Well, Mushrib's like coveting all this quite favorably as he goes, wow, look at the craft on this one. Excuse me, lad. As promised, if you wanted something from Hrakhamar, here be something to be taken. Siffy, the lass who led us in here, that's gone in the front. On top of the adamantine stuff, you got some adamantine items here.
All these items in here are made of adamantine then. Okay.
Yes, though you better take one or else you... Please be kind to us, lads. I mean, you'll get your reward and you surely deserve it, but can't be taken too much now.
Half plate is medium armor, isn't it?
Yes it is. Or at least I'm going to say yes it is, because I don't know.
I believe it's medium armor, and it's the highest grade of medium armor with 15 plus your dex.
Oh, shit.
Pretty good.
And it is going to be adamantine, so it will be ignoring crits.
I will definitely be taking one of those since I wear medium armor.
Who will that be?
That is the Warlock.
Okay. So, yeah, you absolutely don one of those, and please mark off that you have taken one of your items. One of your bits and pieces.
Now,
What were we allowed? We were allowed to take one item from the dungeon? That was like the deal?
Yes, and you also get like
Or
some
one each.
adamantine orb cubes to sort of sell on.
Okay.
now, obviously, this is a Dwarven Armory, so are there any adamantine shields? And would that count if I'm using shields?
Much to your surprise, there does not seem to be much shields. It may be that these dwarfs favoured fighting two-handedly and didn't care much for protection. And that is also a point. They are dwarven fitting. I was not taking that into account. Ugh. So, as a tiefling, you would not fit well into this adamantine half-plate of dwarven make. Mushroom can fit into any of this, and Daron, you can absolutely fit into any of this.
You probably need to take it back to an armorer to get it reset.
Yeah, to get it fitted.
Yeah.
That
I think I'd
is
be able to make something for us, though.
that is more
They might be able to
costly
change
than
the
just
fitting.
taking the adamantine like bars, because the finer the craft, the way harder it will be to refix. It will probably cost you all of your savings just to do one, possibly.
Right. Well, I won't take one then if I can't wear it.
Okay.
Oof. Well then, in that case, I already have a silver halberd. You know what? I will take an adamantine battle axe.
Okay, brilliant.
Yeah, great battle axe. Yeah.
It has a very gentle greenish yellowish hue to it. It's not magical, that's just the like color of the ore of which it was crafted from. So be sure to add that to your equipment. Mushrib, he's eyeing this stuff as he's like, might be worthwhile. I've been having a bit of trouble in here. He kind of has like a wry grin as he's like, I'm one of the ancestors here. This partly is mine, and they won't mind me borrowing it briefly to clear out the fire-newts, mind you.
I pat him on the back and said, "You helped clear this place. You should obviously be allowed to take a suit of armor."
He has the most brightest smile you've seen on him as he goes, "God bless you, my bro." And he's gonna skip and hop into a piece of dwarven adamantine half plate. And I'm actually going to update his character on that.
Do you have any crossbow bolts?
Yes, 200
Yes.
of them.
Now,
Ooh, I might take a load of them then.
Okay.
are, there
200
any,
in fact.
are there any quarterstaffs as well
No,
in here?
I've
not.
described all the bits and pieces that there are.
Are there any basic weapons in here that we consider basic?
There are the items I have described to you. However, there is also another piece. Now, this looks like it was thrown across one of the tables, and it looks like it was the loot that might have been gathered from one of the fire-newts, it seems. And I'm going to tell you exactly what that is, just in a hot potato second. Why a potato second? Because a potato is a distraction. As I flick through my book of many interesting, wonderful, beautiful things.
The potato was a distraction.
Yes, the cake is a lie. Okay, so you guys are what level?
5.
5. Okay, great. Okay. Well, I'm not getting much of here. What? Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Okay, yes, so there is a very interesting, like, elegant, decorated copper amulet. And it seems to contain tiny interlocking gears. Who would like to give me a Arcana check? Wow, that's a good one. So, Brightheart, despite being the druid, seems to know that this was a piece of, well, it was a crafted, like, bit of tinkering stuff that was made from the plane of Mechanus, a plane of clockwork predictability. And when you guys put your ear to it, you can hear a faint ticking and whirring noises coming from within it.
Interesting.
Yes. Does anybody have the identify spell?
Fortunately, no.
All right then.
No,
Let me check on Brightheart. I don't think she does, but I will check.
Okay, yeah. Oh, this is all presuming she pops out of her Dionysius form.
Oh, yes. Correct. Yeah.
I love how she's been a dinosaur this whole time.
Yeah.
She shouldn't actually be a dinosaur at this point, I'm pretty sure. I think it lasts like a few minutes, right?
No,
Oops.
it lasts
Sorry.
hours. It does last
Oh, really?
hours. Yeah.
So
So she looks at this clock and goes, yeah. Something. Oh boy. All right, I'll keep her on hand, ready.
Okay.
But,
yeah.
Okay. So Do you say she pops out? Okay, she pops out.
Yes.
Does she
She
have the
pops out.
identify spell?
She does not. No.
Then it's not worth popping her out for. Anyhow, I will tell you that it's ornate enough that it's worthy of being a little trinket for some of you guys, you think?
Oh yeah, we'll definitely take it along.
Yeah, we'll take it along. Hopefully
Excellent.
somebody will be able to identify it for us.
Well, I think in the 5e you can just take a short rest and know what it does.
You can indeed. You can identify over the course of a short rest.
Do we want to take a short rest in this room?
Well, we still have more places to explore.
Let's explore first.
Yeah.
I shall check for traps. For
Hang on, I still actually have to fix Mushrib's thing. So he has +1 dex. He's got half plate, which you tell me is 15 plus dex. So his AC is going to go up to 16, which is awesome. Adamantine half plate. I said there were some great axes here, didn't I?
You said great axes, and I think before you said that there were great swords. I'd actually rather have a great sword.
There are no
it's
great
possible.
swords. There are great axes, though.
I will take a great axe. I don't have it in my inventory yet, but I will put it in.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. Battle axes, great axes. Yeah. Mushroom.
Oh, were the crossbow bolts adamantine or normal?
The crossbow bolts were also adamantine, and they'll be nigh unbreakable, though they can still be losable.
I'll try not to lose them.
You can think of them acting like silvered weapons when you want to as well. If silvered is going to be, covering over magical conditions and stuff, I will rule that adamantine weapons, though they don't have had any statistical benefits, I will allow to cover the same as what silvered weapons do.
Okay, fantastic, thanks.
That's very generous of you.
Yeah, no problem. Ooh, so, I'm interested in what weapon he's looking at. He's a kid at a schoolyard, but he's not so strong to be able to take the battle axes and great axes.
Just a normal war axe probably would be a traditional dwarven weapon, right?
Well, he has got a hand axe, but he's kind of been like, he hasn't really taken on the full heavy approach as a rogue-like ranger might. Now, the half-plate armor is still working in his favor, but he's just deciding what sort of weapon he's going to go to, and he's just like, decisions. What do you think, Darwin? What do you think suits me? Haven't touched any real dwarvish make for a long time.
Mate. I mean, I prefer long swords myself, though that's not the dwarven way. Just a good axe, honestly, is the right way to go. It always works.
No, I see you're thinking. He's just pondering some more and pondering some more. Well, statistically, they all don't make much of a difference, except that a battle axe can be one-handed. No, a great axe can do 1d12. So he's gonna go for that. He's excited. He's excitable. He's going to be going for the full-on great axe, and it's clearly a bit alien to him, but he's keen on doing this. He wants to take on the great axe.
Did you post all of the items?
I did not.
In this room. Did you do that? That way we could see here.
Boom. There we go. Great axe. Boom. It will be a +1 great axe. Oh, great. It's not just gonna just fit in there. Oh, that's nice. Do I have to make him as an NPC, playable character? There we go. If I add his attack, will it update into the... It's really not.
Oh, you know what? Hide armor is medium armor, which
Yeah.
she'll get mad. She will get mad at me if I don't get her something. So,
It's Dwarven
how
make, and
small?
she is...
It's Dwarven make. Yeah, that's right. All right, never mind.
Yeah.
Good point.
They also don't do the whole metal stuff. Anyhow, he's got his stuff. He is all kitted out, and he looks pretty happy with himself as he's puffing his chest with pride as he's like, "Alright, on we march!" And, yeah, he is going to continue on. So,
I
what do
rolled
you
a
guys...
13 on the perception of the door here to see for traps.
Probably
Probably means I don't see any traps.
Nah, no, there are no traps.
I will march to the door.
Okay, so yeah, there we go. Lovely. So in here you can see some of the workrooms that would have been dealing with the raw collection of ores coming out of here. You're also no longer raging, Daron, just so I've made that clear.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Was that your last rage?
This was my third rage, so I am down to 2 more rages.
You've got 2 more rages?
Total 5 rages.
No. A 20 level barbarian might have 5 rages. You do not have 5 rages. No, you have 3 rages, Mr.
I
Barbarian.
have 3. Okay. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
I do think you spent them, because you spent one in a combat with the smoke methods. You spent one in a combat with the prisoners, and you spent one in this combat.
So confused it with hit die. No, yeah. Okay. 3. You are
Okay.
correct. I'm out.
Okay. 5 rages. Ugh. Dear me. Never mind. We all make mistakes. What you can see in here is some of the ingots of the raw adamantine. And here you can see them in their ingot form. And you can see like a massive stamping hammer in the center of the room, which would be used to like pound out impurities. Yeah. So
Remind me, how many ingots were we allowed to take?
I don't remember off the top of my head. We'll have to
It was
go back
20,
and review
wasn't
that later.
20. Yeah.
Yeah, that may be quite true.
All right, so we go ahead and grab those and distribute them among the party.
Okay. Okay. They're pretty hefty.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to divide them up.
We should probably leave them here for
Yeah.
the time being.
Each ingot is probably about the weight of about 3 pounds. Just to take into account your carrying capacity and whatnot.
I think they said £1 last time. Because adamantine's really light.
I mean, I know mithril is the mythical metal that's really light. Don't know so much about adamantine. I might have said that.
I think that's
though.
what we said last time. But yeah, doesn't matter really.
Okay. Okay.
All right, well, let's just carry on exploring and we'll figure it out after.
Yep. Perception here. On the door. To the south.
Yep, there is no traps there.
Step through.
Okay, so over here, more like pounding out place to deal with impurities and whatnot. A full-on tremendous dwarven crafting area, and no more loot to speak of.
All right. Perception one more time.
All right, yeah, you still see no traps, and you open up into a hallway.
I saw that.
Shut up.
It's an ambush.
You know nothing. You
No, I
know
don't.
nothing.
In fact, I'm gonna so know nothing that I just go through and I'm just oblivious.
Okay, you did. Okay. God damn it. That was rough. Okay, well, stop moving because Daron has declared he goes back in. I'll move you back there. Did your curse thing end now, by the way?
My curse
Yeah.
target?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's done.
Okay, cool. God damn it. I hate that has given it away. I hate it. Right. Well, fuck it. Your danger sense gives you the fucking edge, as you're not surprised by these goddamn fire-newts that have all laid in wake, ready to pounce at you in this hallway. But instead, you've decided to go, no, I won't be surprised by you. Go fuck yourselves. God. And, yeah, we will go back into initiative order. Ich. Yuck. Ich. Right. Now, back to more fighting. Pokemon theme. And finally, we got this dude. And this dude. Okay. Whew, this will be a rough bit. Alright, Daron. Your keen eyes and senses alert you to the dangers. So you may strike first.
Dionysus, use tackle.
Nice.
I'll swing at the one north here first.
That's a hit. Oh god, I've changed all of the ACs. Yep, that is a hit, and you bloody it on the first go, just ramming it like straight into the doorway. You guys happen to find that over here is a bunch of like storerooms of stuff. That is going to be a miss of an attack. We'll get on to what else you see here. You see a table that has what you recognize, Daron, that they're playing a game called Knuckle Bones with Dwarven Knuckles. It's a game that kind of involves bones of something, so you can see that they were inhumanly messing around with these knuckle things, and that would have been taken from some sort of dwarvish prisoner, so you may want to exact your revenge through that. Anyway.
Yes. I'll unleash my fury.
You
no,
can't.
that's right.
You're not.
I'm
You
down,
don't have
I'm
a
down.
rage.
I can't. I'm not raged. You're right. You're right. So,
It's okay.
I'm so just automatic mode.
Yeah, I know. Willem, it's your turn now. You're a bit out of the
Alright.
fray, but you hear Daron is like, "How dare you!" or something like that.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Acid Splash.
Okay, sweet. Where are you? Yeah, where are you, Willem?
I moved onto Silverin Square to cast it, and then I'm gonna move to the left.
Okay, so that's gonna go through Daron. Okay, yeah. Daron, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Danger sense advantage.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Go on, have it. Have your crit. Have your fucking crit. Oh, you don't have a crit. It's me that has a crit. Never mind.
I think it's only 2 creatures within 5 feet that I choose, if I remember right.
Well, I don't think you can exclude a creature with a cantrip. If you have some other ability...
Yeah,
that will
yeah,
allow
it
you-
is. It's choose 2 creatures within range that are within 5 feet of each other.
Let's see, what was it? This was Acid Splash. Okay. Whoops, that is, why do they come up? I don't know. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Acid Splash, here we go. First spell. Bubble, choose 1 creature within range, or 2 creatures within range. That within 5 feet. Okay, fair play. Fair play. Fair play. Yes, you can just choose
So
1
those
creature, and yeah, you will choose that one. It will pass and take half. and then it will take.
The two creatures.
Oh. So okay, do you choose this one, or do you and that one, or do you choose this one and that one?
The two in the back.
Okay, sweet. So the other one will do a dexterity. It's gonna fail, and so he's gonna take a massive splash of acid across its face. Oh, another one spills out over into the corner because that wasn't neatly arranged when I was trying to hide them away. How many are in here?
What the hell?
They're multiplying. Okay, there's apparently 5 in here? That's not right. I didn't do copy and paste. Sorry, hang on. They just kept spawning out of one corner. Yeah, no, there's not this many in here. There we go. Pardon me for that. Excuse me. Jeez Louise. Okay, and he took
Alright, that's my turn.
Yep. No, it's a great turn. It's a good turn. Alright. Okay, Kifri. This whole area sort of bursts open before you as these fire these fire newts sort of burst out. Or don't, they attack you through the door because they're stuck in here. This one is going to scimitar you twice. Whoop, whoop, there we go, scimitar. It's going to roll a 12, then a 19, and is going to do 5 points of slashing damage to you. Alright, now it's time for Brightheart's turn.
Alright, with all this commotion over here, she sees Kithri get attacked. And can she see through the doorway here?
She cannot. She's going to have to do a dinosaur buy, which is to go over Kithri's space, do her attacks, and then walk by and do 3 attacks of opportunity against them.
Oh, I see. Okay, I got you. No, not with the 13 AC. And let's see.
Oh, the AC should be higher because they did remember to do Barkskin, I believe.
For the Dionysius?
For the Dionysius, yes.
So it should be at 16 actually.
Yeah.
Alright, in that case, let's risk it. Goes in and takes the attack.
Okay, brilliant. She will make 3 attacks, and they can all come right now. That is a miss, a hit, and a hit. And that's going to bloody this dude, as those two, both claw attacks will like slice across its chest and make its blood bleed over the floor. But yeah, now it's going to take 3 attacks of opportunity. One will be just regular, which is going to be a miss, and the others are going to be made with half cover. Okay, so that'll be 21 with an AC of 16. So both of those are going to be misses. All right, Sylvan, it's your turn now.
I'm going to attack that one with a dagger.
Yes, now around these corners, this will be made with half cover, as I've ruled for dealing with Brightheart, because of the doorway, and a short rule for depending on if the door swung in to the left or to the right. You know, if it was right in front, no penalty, but around this corner, that will be half cover.
So if I move into the room, I get attack. He gets an attack opportunity against me.
No, he does not. You only get an attack of opportunity when you leave a creature's threatened square, which is always going to be 5 feet from a creature. So here's 5 feet from a creature. You move out of it, and you moved out of this creature's threatened square over to here. So this will be 2 attacks of opportunity. And they're both going to miss.
Now I'm gonna dagger him.
All right. Yes. Yes, you hit. And you destroy. Well done, Sylvan. You time to get a bit gritty. No, go on, Sylvan.
You need to use that with dagger more often.
Yeah. No, nice one. Musharib, where is Musharib?
He's still putting on his armor.
Oh no. No, he's late. He's late. He goes, wait. I'm coming, guys. I swear. He's gonna dash and, he's gonna...
I think you just forgot to move him with us.
I did. And he also forgot. If GM forgets, NPCs forget. But he's like, I'm ready. I've picked the great axe. And he's rushing down. Okay, Kefri. Now, this fire newt, who's pretty fucked up, he would like to get out of this situation, but he can't because he's stuck in here with you blocking the doorway. So he's going to have to go through you. He does hit you with a 17 and is going to do 2 points of damage to you.
That's alright.
It is your turn now.
Right, well, he's wound me up, so I'm going to cast Shatter on that room.
Oh, god damn. Yeah, that will be both of them, won't it? Well, no, all 4 of them.
I'm going to get all 4 of them, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll cast it sort of here. So yes, all of them.
Yeah, I get you. No, everything in all of the storerooms in there starts going into splinters. And, like, because it's such a contained room, it's just all going to rattle and, like, just shudder them to pieces. The front 2 before you manage it, but the ones on the right fail. Whew. He'll be taking 6. He'll be taking 6 and almost die. This dude will be taking 12 and will be bloodied. And so will this dude. While all the other stuff's in there, all just kind of splinter and rattle as they just are destroyed. These dudes just have they sleep in a heap in the middle of the southwest place, so you just basically are fucking up their bedroom essentially.
Oh, serves them right. And
Yeah.
then I'm going to run away because I'm a little coward.
Yeah, with your cunning action stuff.
Bravely run away.
Wrong game.
Yep.
So this one I do get the attacks of thingy.
Oh shit. Alright then. Well, you'll get 1 attack that is not in any way at disadvantage. That's going to be a 22 and it's going to do 4 damage to you. And then the other 2 are going to try to attack you with half cover. So your AC will be 20 for this. They're both going to miss.
Fantastic.
Alright, finally, this fire newt is going to step out, and seeing Brightheart and Willem in a neat, lovely little line, it's going to hack up its inner lungs, and it's going to send out a spitting fireball of fiery spit over at you two. So I'll need some dexterity saving throws, please. That's a pass, Willem. And I'll need a dexterity for Brightheart.
You got it.
I did it with the Dionysus.
Ah, I see it now. Yes, you both pass. The Dionysus form will take 7 points of fire damage, and Willem, you will take the same. Whew. And then after that, because it knows its buddies need to break out, it's going to step back and go after Kefri a bit.
And attack of opportunity, then?
Nope. Well, yes, there will be. Yes, there will be an attack of opportunity from Dionysius, from Brightheart. That is going to be a hit, and he will take that bit of damage, just giving you guys the edge you might need. Alright, now this dude, he's going to scimitar through you, Daron, as he wants to cleave through you to push his way through to the door. He's going to miss on the 11, but will hit on the 16, and will do 4 points of damage against you. Okay, Mr. Shadow Warlock, it's your turn.
Alright, I'll move 5 feet to here and attack the one in the doorway that's engaged in my halfling friend.
Okay, excellent. This will again be at half cover for the creature, and it is going to be a miss. Your greatsword isn't good for those round the corner sort of things. And yeah, that is going to be a miss, and that's going to be a miss.
All right. Since the doorway is blocked, that will be my turn.
You could have gone over Kefri's space and attacked and walked through, you know?
Right. Okay, that's fine.
Food for thought for next time. Okay. Now, from this area, fire-newt, akin to what you've dealt with before, steps forward. It seems like you've interrupted them, or rather they've been waiting for you all. And yeah, I mean, I think this is a cone that's going to be happening. It's very... No, that's not a suitable cone. That's not a suitable cone to get... Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Agreed.
Okay, so Daron, Willem, and Brightheart, I'll need you all to make me dexterity saving throws as this creature points its red fiery fingers at you and will send a burning hand spell over to you all, spreading it out between you, while its buddies aren't affected by this. Alright, so Daron, you fail, Willem, you pass, and Dionysius will fail. So Dionysius is going to take a full 13 points damage. Willem, you take 7, and Daron, you're going to take 13 as well. Starting to feel the heat in here. And then this dude is going to take the 2 attacks of opportunities to step back. So Willem, you can give me an attack of opportunity, and Daron, you can give me, well...
no, I won't.
Yeah, your dagger is going to break. You're going to attack, or try to. It's going to stab at one of the walls, and it is going to shatter. You no longer have a dagger. But that silvered halberd is going to hit. Oh yeah, shit just got real, Willem. Your dagger was so cheap, you must have been ripped off. But no, Willem, no, Daron rather.
I never use that thing anyway.
Yeah, that's why. It got weak from neglect of use. You know, it's basically a relic. But no, yeah, Daron, you make sure you punish that dude as he passes by. Alright, now this fire-newt is gonna come up, and it's going to start slapping and slicing away at Brightheart with its fiery scimitar. Rolls a 14, but then it rolls a 20, and will do 6 points of damage, which knocks Brightheart out of her Dionysius form, and will bring her back into her druid form, and will take 5 points off that form.
Yep, got it. Okay.
Excellent. Okay, things are starting to get to the wire now. Daron, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to attack this one here.
Okay, yeah, sweet.
Is 16 a hit?
16 is a hit. Yes. Which one were you attacking?
The one to my left.
Brilliant, and you will bloody it in a fierce striking. You've gotten to grips with this silvered halberd, and you are on par with it. Just a beast. And yeah.
Follow up with my second extra attack.
Yeah,
7.
You are not fucking joking around. And, oh, if you had that rage! You don't have that rage! Yay!
Yeah, you're right. It
Player
is,
limitations are fun!
minus 4. Minus 4 to that total damage. So, it would be 16 total.
Yeah. No, minus 4 to that damage? No. You just don't have your rage. Oh, wait, yeah, your rage. Yeah. Oh,
yes.
God. I didn't even think about it. That is also just such a trigger.
That's why I have the rage set up for it.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like the salamander has a bit more pep in its step. Willem, it's your turn. I can see you're quite hurt.
Yeah, I am not in a good situation right now. I'm a sorcerer. I shouldn't be in the front line.
Yeah, that's how an ambush sort of goes.
All right, I'm going to move into the room
Yeah.
and then cast another acid splash at those two.
Okay, nice. Yeah, that's totally possible. Who do you begin it on?
I'd say the one that's already hurt.
Okay, they're both hurt, but this one looks the worst.
Oh, the
Down.
one that. Right.
Okay, yeah. So they're going to make some dexes. They are both going to fail, and you will melt this fire newt down to a puddle, and this other newt is going to take a mighty sum of damage, be bloodied, and is going to hang in there as he is steaming with the toxic mist of the acid melting him down.
Can I bonus attack, punch him in the face?
Oh shit. No.
Yeah. Remember we talked about that?
Fine,
like,
yes
near
you
the
may.
beginning?
Yes you may. Yes you may. Fine, yes you may. Okay.
I forget what we're supposed to do that, but
That will just be a attack roll. You are not proficient like a monk is with unarmed fighting, so this will be a flat d20 roll. Plus your strength for your dexterity. So slash roll 1d20 plus... There we go. Did you not have anything in dex or strength?
Dex would be 1, plus 1.
Excellent. That's going to be a miss. And if you had
That's
hit,
worth a shot.
if you had hit, I would have made you do a dexterity saving throw against your own acid splash as you touch raw acid with bare hands. You fool!
It doesn't cover the entire body with acid.
It covers enough to
But-
make people die.
Whatever.
Anyhow,
Anyway, that's it.
nice. Yeah, since your dagger's gone, you're just like, fuck this. Yeah, you start busting it all out. Alright. Now this salamander, it is going to peek in and then peek out against Brightheart. It's going to do a scimitar attack twice on her. It's going to roll a 17 and a 14. The 17 will hit, the 14 will miss, and she will only take 2 points of damage. And she can take an attack of opportunity as it passes by.
Yes. Let me go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Against her quarterstaff. Here we go.
Excellent. That is a miss. It is her turn. And there's a nice collection of fire newts that may be a spell of some kind
Yeah.
could help.
Yes. Let's see. Let's see. I believe, if I'm reading this right, Moonbeam is actually a very good spell for this situation.
Wow, yeah, they just have all their spell slots ready on hand. So just checking that. Moonbeam. A creature who enters or starts of his turn. You can. I'll allow you to cast it to see the details. Will pop up in the chat. Oh, I see it here too. But whatever you choose. Okay, so the details didn't come up like I would like. So let's read it. A silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder, centered on point within range of 120 feet. So, okay. So, where... I know what you'd like. That sphere would be
Right
just
here.
right on the point.
Yep.
Now, that may include Brightheart in this. So, unless the spell says they can exclude herself, it is going to affect herself.
Is it within? Is it a 5 radius? I thought it was just one, like 5-foot square, but
5-foot radius.
okay. 5-foot radius. Okay. All right. In that case, I believe the better option would be Thunder Wave here.
Oh, okay. And I know that's 15. Thunderwave is 15 foot from where she is, or 10 foot where she is.
Do walls block that though?
Sorry?
Do walls block Thunder Wave?
Good question. I'm gonna rule that no.
Okay. In that case, yeah, I will go ahead and I'll cast the Moonbeam here.
Oh, you're going with the Moonbeam in the end. Okay.
Yeah.
Moonbeam. Here we go. Now I have the details up on hand. Yep. 5-foot radius, 40-foot cylinder, centered on a point. When a creature enters a spell for the first time or starts its turn, its ghost and ghostly flame. 2d10. The shape changer makes a spell at disadvantage. On each of your turns, you can action to move the beam 60 feet in any direction. Okay, sweet. All good.
Yeah, she will move to take the attack of opportunity and then cast the Moonbeam.
Very wise. So first, one attack of opportunity. That's going to be a 19. It's going to do 2 points of damage to her. Then the other two that are around the corners are going to try to nip after her as she goes by. But at half cover, those aren't going to be hits. Excuse me? No, there is a crit in there. And that crit is going to do 7 points of damage as that fire salamander nips at her heels just at the final last moment. But after that, she will create a beautiful, radiant, pale blue sort of creation. No, that's a square. I don't want a square. And that's without uniform. So, there we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's the ticket. That's the gravy. There we go. Yes. So, on the Sardi's turn, they're all going to start making saves. And that will all be Constitution saving throws. Sylvan, it's your turn now.
I'm going to move up a square.
Okay.
I'm going to dagger that guy.
Nice. Hit and kill. Go on. Really show off to... Yes, that's a hit! Oh my god! Oh my god! You kill another one!
3 for 3 on daggers kills.
Yeah, and you just wave it at Willem and it's black obsidian, finest grade on the black market. But you wish you had one of these.
I'm right there.
Yeah, no, nice
that
one.
ends my turn.
Fantastic. Mushrib's turn. He's like, I got you, lass! I'm ready! And he brings out a great weapon attack. Watch it miss now. I shouldn't have joked. It's going to happen. Is he proficient? No, he isn't. He hits! He hits with the great axe! Huzzah! Hip hip hurrah! He's going to do a whopping 12 points of damage, and he's going to flatten that fire-newt in half as he goes, I got you covered, lass. Keep close to me. And he charges in. Oh, no he doesn't because it's a moonbeam. He goes, never mind. Keep back, lass. I'll slice him and then you dice him. Oh, God. Fucking moonbeam ruining Mushrib's glorious day. Oh, alright, it's this fire-newt's turn. Oh my god, he's gonna make a con save. He's going to pass, and he's going to die as the ghostly radiant flames burn over his body and being. Oh my goodness. Okay, Kefri, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm just gonna take a pot shot at that guy right in front of me.
Excellent. You have clear sight on him, and that is a hit. You kill him! You frickin' destroy him as you get a headshot!
It's about time.
Yes! He falls flat with a dull little thud. As he goes Elmer Fudd on you. God damn.
I'll stay where I am.
Yep. Goodness me. Alright. Shadow Sorcerer. You're not liking this room here because it has a lot of light in there that you wouldn't normally be a fan of, especially the radiant kind. But hey, what you gonna do? Sorcerer? Well, not Sorcerer, Warlock.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
If I step into the moonbeam, does it do damage, or is it like at the start of your turn it does damage?
Start of your turn, and if you end your turn.
So, reading it out, when a creature enters the spell area for the first time on a turn, or it starts its turn there. So, if you enter it, you're going to be making that save.
Okay. And what is it? It just does damage?
It is
It's just a
2d10
damage
radiant damage, where depending on a con saving throw.
Alright, I'm going to step in then.
Okay, make me that con saving throw. Oh wait, did you say you're not? Or you're going to?
No, I'm going. I'm going to move 10 feet to here, and let me roll a save for you.
Okay, great. That is going to be a failure. And going by the information beforehand, that will be 14 points of radiant damage. As I don't even need to attack you anymore. You'll just start attacking each other by accident.
Well, it's a shitty spell that needs to be removed.
What?
So,
Okay.
well, no, it needs to be removed on the next turn, is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay.
It was
It's a
the
great
AoE the
spell.
whole group.
You guys are just tough. Whoa! Fuck! Yeah, that's going to... Yeah, it's gonna hit. And you almost kill it. Gee, I wonder what his next turn's gonna be. Does he attack a second time? He does, but he's going to fucking miss. And then it's gonna take its starved turn with the whole thing on it, and it's going to die. Oh my goodness.
And I'm going to finish my movement here.
Okay.
Move out of the beam here.
Yeah, just
He's
checking.
gonna take it
5,
down next
10, 15, 20. Yeah, you could do all that. Oh, so actually your positioning just fucked up what he wanted to do, and now you're in his way. So what is this dude going to do? What's he going to do? Okay. So he sees you there, and he like looks at you with. As a warlock, you recognize that he kind of resembles something akin to a warlock, well, yeah, he kind of seems as though he has it out for you, basically, and you can see that comes from a very zealotic sort of place. Okay. Range creature. Okay, cool. So this little fire-newt is going to summon up a ball of fire. Wow, fire PNG. That's a fire giant, just stupid roll 20. Oh, here we go. This is what I'm after. Yes, there we go. If it ever comes on. I'm in a... What? There we go. Ugh, why was that taking so long? Anyway, yeah. So this, 5-foot sphere comes into being. And, if I'm reading the information correctly, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please. Well, hang on. Any creature that ends its turn within there. Okay, yeah. Whoops. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that is... Hang on. Yeah. 5 feet. Action. It's 5 feet. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so on this bonus action, it's going to basically run that sphere back a little bit, and it's going to bash it against you before sending it back to crispify everyone. So it is going to strike at you, and I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. Alright, you fail, and you're going to take 8 points of fire damage.
Okay, I have that.
It's then just going to position itself here, just so it really, confrontationally sort of lines up to fight you. Then, with that being in mind, this warlocky dude likes what his bro's thinking, and he's going to match up with that. He is also going to create a little flaming sphere. This one is going to ram forward to Brightheart, and he's going to place it on top of his other bro, So the two fireballs are just basically working in tandem with one another to really get you guys nice and hot. So Brightheart needs to give me a dexterity saving throw, please. Brightheart is going to fail, and she is going to take... She's going to take 8 points of fire damage. And then the fire-newt is going to back on up just to make sure it's nice and clear of anything that could harm it. Then, whoop, another fire-newt comes into being. Rather, like, comes out from a hidden vantage spot. It's going to come up to Mushrib and is going to start trying to strike it down. Mushrib is definitely caught by surprise for this, as this salamander seems to have come from nowhere. With his new armor, the first is going to be a miss, but the second is still a hit. But he's only going to take a little bit of damage for that, as he kind of defensively positioned himself to sort of try to look after you, Kifri. Daron.
He's still not getting any ointment.
Yeah, Jesus. Daron, I need you to make me 2 dexterity saving throws, please, due to both.
I think that's only at the end of his turn.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think you are correct.
Turn, right? Nonetheless, to go through the sphere, I have to take a dex saving throw, don't I, as well?
Let's find out. I gotta leave this open, I guess. Bonus action, ram it into a creature, saving throw, spheres, stop moving. When you move the sphere, you can direct it over barriers of 5 feet tall. Yeah. Sphere ignites objects not being worn, sheds light. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet. The creature takes 2d6 on the... Oh! So, no. It's only if you end your turn long enough for this thing to burn you, I guess. So if you jump through the fire, you won't be affected.
Alright, I will quickly dodge through this square, tumble around the spheres, and engage this caster over here.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah, excellent. So, that's gonna be a rough thing. So, a situation kind of happens here where you lunge out with your halberd, and this dude, he sees an opportunity for something. He basically takes a free hand, he grabs hold of your halberd, and he yanks you forward. He basically goes to this position and, like, tries to push you that way. Now, I need you to make me a very, very important athletics check. That's a good roll. That's a good roll. It's a good roll, man. Let's see. In fact, it won't do it that way. It's basically going to step off to the ledge and try to pull you up. And this is basically like a shove attempt, but basically in the pulling kind of direction. Hasn't got that strength. Oh, you just succeed. Okay, so you lunge forward, and the fire-newt warlock seems to try to pull you into the lava, which I guarantee to you would be a very, very rough time. But you resist barely, and you drag him back out, resisting him. Alright, but that is what... You have a second attack?
I do have an extra attack.
Alright, excellent.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Wait, I'm just gonna let go of the halberd. Just let him throw it into the pool.
On a nat 1, man, no. On a nat 1, you sort of like are stunned by the fact this fire-newt was thinking of dragging you into the lava, and the shock of that gives him another opportunity. I'm gonna ask for another athletics check, please.
Can I cut towards that?
Oh,
I don't need to.
You don't need to. But man, if you rolled like you did before, you'd be dead in lava. You, once again, are just... You're like, oh, fucking hell no. You know what he's up to now, so you are prepared for it. But on both of these occasions, you do not risk going into the lava. But yeah, jeez. Jeez, man. 2 nat ones. Oh,
Scary.
yeah, you should be scared. Woo. Okay. God. Oh. Alrighty then. That was close. Willem, you are 5 feet even around this corner, so...
Remember, it's the end of the turn.
Yes, I remember. I'm just saying you better move.
Yep, I did.
Yeah, out of the way.
Can I see him from where I am?
Now this is very difficult. This is... Do you have Spell Sniper?
No.
Ah, then no. I mean, you can see him barely, but you're looking at him through a doorway, two balls of fire, a Shadow Warlock. So no, you're not going to be able to... He's got full cover in this situation.
Well, then I can't do anything.
Alright then. That fire newt is going to die being in this beam, and it doesn't need to make a check. It's going to die. Whew. It is Brightheart's turn, and she can move it 60 feet in any direction as a bonus action.
Does it hit anyone as it moves?
Same rules. So if it order comes on the creature's turn. So no, it won't do any damage until the creature's turn.
Okay. In that case, yeah, I'm going to move it over to this pool of lava over here.
Excellent. It will catch the edge of that fire-newt warlock, and that will do the trick just nicely. She has got a movement, and that would be to move out from the fire, I guess.
Yes. She's going to move over here.
Yeah.
And I am going to have her cast Cure Wounds on herself.
Excellent. Sounds wise. Sylvan, it's your turn now.
All right, I'm gonna go and move right to here and do a dagger attack.
So by that, just so we check that off, because you just went straight through the wall there. You do mean down 5 feet, another 5, and then like that. Yeah, you got the movement. You're cool. And whoa, what was that D8 for?
The level 1.
Cure Wounds. Could you not just cast it from her?
Oh, I see it. Okay, it got caught underneath a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, because it adds her spellcasting modifier, so it could mean a different result. Sorry about that, Sylvan. Yeah, you can absolutely strike this warlock if you so chose. That is a hit. God damn, you and this dagger are some machine. They think you're all brains, but nah, you're all daggers too. Is that your turn?
That's it.
Alright. So Mushrib's turn. Mushrib is going to Great Axe this dude before Kifri. He is going to hit yet again. He's going to do 7 points of damage to him, which is not bad. Not bad at all. And he's like going, Kah! As he brings the heavy thing down. Okay, Kifri, it's your turn.
Oh, was that to Delron?
That was not to Delron, that was Mushrib. So yeah, Kifri.
Yeah, so I'm going to back off and take the attack of opportunity, I guess.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my crossbow on the guy next to Mushrib.
Where are we? Scimitar. Yep. That is going to be a miss.
Okay. Then I'm going to duck in. Actually, no, I'm going to bonus action to give Daron some bardic inspiration, and then I'm going to duck into this room.
Beautiful. Well done. Yes. You give him a bardic inspiration as you dance along. Okay then, Mr. Shadowy Warlock.
Did I get an attack of opportunity?
Yes, you did, but it was a miss. No, it wasn't. Perfect. It was a hit. I'm sorry. It did 22 and did 2 points of damage.
Cool.
So yeah. Okay, yeah, that is a great hit, Mr. Lucian. Does a mighty fine sum of damage. You and this greatsword, man. It's terrifying.
Second attack.
Yeah, go for it. Jesus fucking Christ! Holy fuck! Okay, yeah, no, you do a tremendous sum of damage. You bloody that warlock. But now you know you gotta move. Well, yeah, that's the safe bet, really. Yeah, pretty simple. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's your turn.
That's it for me. Yep.
Yep. That warlock didn't like that you got away so easy from its fireball. So it's going to send it in here and it's going to strike it at you before moving it within 5 feet from like this whole scene. And this is quite strategic now. So if you're anywhere in melee with it when your turn ends... Oh, as a bonus action, it's going to move it. You're going to give me a dexterity saving throw, please. You are going to pass and will take only 2 points of fire damage, but it is now going to take the dodge action. And that will be its turn. Meanwhile, the other dude back here, he's going to summon his fireball back and will charge it at Daron. So Daron, I want you to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Did you take his damage from the moonbeam yet?
No, he hasn't. But he ought to, so I ought to do that now. That would be a con, if I'm right.
Yes, con DC 16. And it was 14 damage total.
He's gonna fail, and he's gonna take 14 damage. He is still alive, even though he is currently burning in holy pale flames. But the fireball will continue through. Down on you pass, and you will take half of... You will take 3 points of fire damage, which is already halved for your convenience. And then, seeing that it's basically on a win with this idea, but as you're the really strong one, it is going to move to here, and it's going to try to give you a shove attempt, Sylvan, to throw you into the lava. But it's going to nat 1. So I would like to give... I would like you to give me the I would like you to have the opportunity to tell me what you would like done to this creature.
Well, fire won't hurt him probably. So, I'm just gonna shove him back into the lava.
Okay. Yeah, he goes down into the lava and. Right. Yeah, so, before he kind of hits the lava, what kind of happens is you basically just shove him, and he falls over to a point where his head bashes against the ledge here, and that bash does enough to kill him, basically, as you just push him down the stairs to kill him, essentially.
I'm on a roll today.
You are on a roll today, yeah. You wasn't earlier. Okay. So, and his fireball is going to go along with that. Alright, now it's the fire-newts' turn. It's going to continue to strike at the mighty dwarf it seems to be fighting against. It's gonna miss. Daron, it's your turn.
Let's see here. You know what? I'm just gonna move here and then move in and attack this guy.
Brilliant.
Flanking.
Yeah, excellent.
What are the flanking rules?
There are none.
Okay.
Which is to say there is no flanking. That is going to be a hit. Both are. Let's have your damages. And you kill this fire-newt. Well done, my dudes. You've done it.
Oh, there's one more.
I'm sure we can just finish him off.
Yep, it's a matter of time. I'm just going to shift the music because I'm dedicated to it now. The fireball goes away. Willem, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to double move into this room, and then I'll be done.
Okay, you're going to just hang out with Kefri. Okay. Brightheart's turn.
Okay. How is Musharib looking?
Mushrib's looking like a dwarf reborn. He is in excellent armor. He is like he's enjoying this fight, honestly. And so yeah, he looks good.
Okay. You know what? She's just going to cast Cure Wounds on Willem.
Oh, okay, sweet. So yeah, she's gonna go in and she's gonna help out Willem. Sylvan, it's your turn. What you can mostly see here is just the main lava pit. What's also of interest is this walkway that you see here. It's all raised, like the grating there has all been raised, so it looks like access has been denied over in that area. But you do see that there is places over yonder. Just when you have a moment to take it all in and to examine things, you know?
All right, well, I'm kind of stuck with what I can do right now, so I'm just going to go and move closer to our party.
Okay, sweet. Mushrib is continuing to enjoy his fight as he goes, "Come on then, ya pussy! I am Mushrib, dwarf of Hrakhamar. Face me!" And he's gonna miss. He's gonna miss. God damn it. Kefri, it's your turn.
He's just getting used to that weapon.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna slap some ointment on Willem as well.
Nice. Oh,
where do you put it?
Yeah, all over the face, I think.
Wonderful. Shadow Warlock, it's your turn now.
All right, I can move to there, it looks like. But from there, I'm going to point my sword at this newt and fire an Eldritch Blast from it.
Oh, nice. Excellent. Do you get one or yeah, you get two?
I get two.
The first one is a hit. Roll damage. Yep, that's gonna chip away at him. It is gonna bloody him. Just about. But it's still very much anybody's fight. The fire newt, despite this, is gonna keep away from you guys. And is gonna continue on this 1v1 with Mushrib. This is a warriors contest now. Okay, he's gonna miss on the first attack, but hits on the second. And Mushrib takes a firm blow that slices across his arm. But nothing a dwarf like him can't help. Daron, it's your turn.
Right, I'm gonna move out and move right next to Mushrib because that gives me exactly 35 with my bonus movement. And I will attack this last guy.
Yeah. That second one is a hit. That is rage damage though, so I got a -2 off it.
-2? Yep, 7.
Oh, he's gonna stay alive. Willem, it's your turn.
Well, I don't want to ruin Mushrib's fun, so I'll just keep hanging out with the ladies.
Yeah. Brightheart is going to be attending to things, but also just like, this isn't hanging out with the ladies. This is more just like chilling now at this point. Like Raccoon going into all of the various like bits of random refuge and stuff in here. Sylvan, it's your turn, I guess.
Same thing.
You're gonna steal. You're gonna steal.
Kill still.
Oh my god! No! Oh my fucking god! Mushrib drops his great axe in horror as you come to kill steal from him. He was just like, the dwarves have reclaimed, and he just like is stopped as you come in, and he's like, I had that one, you know, lad.
Oh, just helping you out, man. You did great against him.
Daron, as a dwarf, you know that Mushrib is likely going to have an evening of crying and depression.
I'm just gonna put my hand on his shoulder and just say, "It's all right. We're just getting used to it."
He's just like, but it was mine. He took my kill. He took my kill, man. I was reclaiming my ancestral home. He's
Kitty will pour him a beer from alchemical jar.
he's going to
There you
like
go.
he's going to suckle from the jar as he's just like, I need a stiff one now, and he just downs a good one. Oh boy. With that he goes, anyway, we gotta find Moradin's gauntlet. There's still a couple of places we haven't looked. I bet it's up to the northeast. And so he leads on, and he takes you to this chamber over here. Now, over here, you do see there is a lever that has been cranked down, and it seems to have been lowered in a certain position. And over here, you can see that the broadwalk has been raised, as it's not something like fixed. It's something that can be raised and moved, and it seems very much like this lever might activate that. So tell me what you get up to, you guys.
Oh well, I think we need to rest for a moment. Deal, right?
Well, difficult. Things might happen during that short rest.
We can set a watch up though.
Yeah.
We could probably barricade one of these doors.
Okay, cool. So, I will do a roll.
While we're getting set up for this, I'm going to offer Willem my dagger. K3 won't use it.
Well, actually, I asked Sylvan where he got his dagger. I want one of those.
Well, until you find one of them, you can have this one if you like.
Oh, much appreciated.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I guess you part with one of your daggers to the poorly armed Willem. And Mushrib is looking on ahead, and he's looking with interest as he believes that over there is a treasury. But he's like, we did it, lads. We're almost done with our task. But yeah, in the meantime, you guys can gain the benefits of a short rest. So, Mr. Warlock, you become broken again. Fucking hell.
Oh, I'll do Song of Rest, so you get an extra D6.
Have you already used that? No, I guess not.
I don't think I have. Actually, when is it?
I don't think we've taken a rest at all.
Actually, no, we did take a rest, but I don't know whether I used it then.
I think you did.
I think you did, yeah.
Okay, you don't get an extra D6 then.
What's the rules for spell recovery on a short rest?
So for a Warlock,
some classes...
you get your spell slots back. Simple as that.
Oh, wow. Warlock's OP.
Oh, Warlocks are great. Your Warlock is OP. For Sorcerers, I don't know.
It's a long rest.
Yeah.
Well, Warlocks are like... They're like half spell. Like, they're not real spell casters. They get only a couple of spells per day.
No,
like, they don't get, like, 8 or 9 spells, you know, like some of the other classes do.
Listen, dude. You can outdo some long rest people because you can have 3, 5 short rests in a day, and you can keep spell casting quite well.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, it
looks like for all the Hexblade stuff, too, comes back after a short rest. So really a short rest is really all my character needs to keep going.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
It's really beneficial.
It is.
It's like a hidden benefit you don't think about.
I certainly think about it for short rest people. I don't know what other class is like the good short rest one. Likely
Warlock
a fighter
or Wizard. Wizard gets like a way to get their spells
back. They get arcane recovery, but that's only once. They don't gain anything more, and they don't gain it multiple times. I think the fighter is the other one that's great for a short rest. So when you tell me you're ready, tell me what you get up to.
We should go look at that lever.
Yeah. Let's go activate it and pull it.
All right. So when you go to that lever, it's pretty firmly stuck. But of course, you send Daron in, and Daron will absolutely do this. And you guys lower the walkway leading to the other area over here. So now, would you kindly like to set yourselves up over in this direction over here?
Yeah. Summoning my packed weapon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you want to go in front, or do you want me to go in front?
I'll go in front. I'm good. I still have danger sense.
Do you have your rages back?
No, I have to full rest to get rage back.
Sure you don't want me to go in front?
I do not like having
What
this
is your
bunched up.
DC?
Well, I have fire resistance, and we're fighting fire things. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
You don't always
yeah.
have to be in the front.
All right, go for it. Fine.
All right, I'm going to get in the front.
I'm not going to deny you the honor. Go for it.
Well,
I'm going to get in the front.
you guys have
I'm gonna
the
cast-
most difficult encounter yet that I don't know if you'll even possibly survive it. It's very possible you might all just be destroyed in a moment. So,
I'm going to use my racial spell and cast Armor of Agathys.
nice. That's in place for an hour, and I know how that works. And do you go with the cold armor or the warm? Yeah, it's a cold one. So you go a bit frosty.
It's cold armor and bonus hit points. So I get 10 bonus hit points because it's a second level. Cast
Yeah.
at second level. And then I believe
I followed
if
that.
a
I know.
creature strikes me, they take
It does
10
get the
cold
damage back. No, it gets 5 cold damage, not 10, unless you cast it at a higher spell. I'm
Okay.
aware of what it's up to.
It's a good
so
spell.
yeah. So if you can all kindly spill into this area, because here 2 suits of dwarven half-plate armor stand on either side of an adamantine-banded iron door. These suits of armor were beautiful once, but now they're scarred by weapons, scorched by fire, and smeared with filth. The door has 2 locks, one above the other, and Mushrib is looking with great, immense, dwarvish sort of pride as he's like, oh, by love, I've never believed. This must be the Dwarven treasury. And of course, we would have locked it up before. The Newts would have had it. And looking at how they've chosen to relieve their frustration, I waged a bet they haven't had much luck opening it either.
Perception on the door.
Perception?
Yeah,
Yeah, certainly.
I got a 20, and he got a 21.
It's excellent. It is a door. It is locked.
Okay. And there's 2 locks. Are they like mechanical locks?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Now, Daron, and between Mushrib, you guys can read that the door's upper lock is embedded in a adamantine frame resembling a stylized form of the dwarvish rune for beginnings. As in, it's the written script of dwarvish made from the lock to say the word beginnings. The lower lock was originally embedded in a golden frame, and it is shaped in the dwarven rune for endings. But the gold is kind of kept it away now.
So is it like a alphabet lock, basically?
Well, I can't tell you. This is you to start investigating and figuring out.
Can Mushroom give us any insight as to how to get in?
Well, he's thinking about it. He's figuring out. As
I'm-
much as
I'm
Gimli
going
was
to,
lost outside of the minds of whatever the fuck before he figured out friend, he is stuck on this one too.
I am going to tell the entire party about the lock and what everything means. And perhaps somebody could insight this. And I'll roll Brightheart's insight.
Insight is not what you want to use because
Or
insight is
investigate.
No, insight is wrong skill, because insight is gaining the perception on some other creature and trying to sense their motive. What you're after is investigation. History is not going to help you, Lucian, and investigation is not going to help you. And that investigation isn't... okay. Hang on, let's see.
Is it like a magical lock?
That is yet to be seen. Can any of you tell me any means to tell it is a magical lock?
Can't
Jesus,
Brightheart
just
ritual
throwing all the
cast?
spells. Brightheart
Can't
can.
Brightheart ritual cast detect magic?
Brightheart can.
She will cast her
Detect magic on the door.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. And she has a range of 30 feet too. Okay. Okay.
Well, it puts a faint aura around something if it's magical.
Yeah. Okay.
As a lore bard, would I recognise anything about this door from sort of other dwarven
No, not at all.
strongholds?
Not at all, because this is... No. Dwarves are secretive. And what is passed around about dwarves is not going to be too common knowledge. However, no. You do not see any... You do not detect any magic. I'm just checking. Okay. Okay, got it. No, she does not detect any magic.
Well, if only we had my rogue. Could just pick the locks.
Your rogue?
I've got proficiency in lockpick tools, so I can have a go.
Oh,
Do you have some tools with you?
I think so.
Thieves'
Let me
tools.
have a look.
Okay.
Yes, I do. So can I check it for traps before I do anything?
Certainly. Yes, you can. So that would be a perception check.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So yes, you do see that the lower lock is actually a trap, and you can tell, especially with your thieves' tools, and I would have given you an advantage because of it. You can tell that if you failed to unlock the lower lock, you tell that this walkway will extend back into the west side wall. It won't raise up, it will actually fall into the other side, leaving a 40-foot gap where the lava would be locking you in here forever.
Alright, I'll talk to the guys and say, I think we need one person to go back, stand with the leverage, just in case we fail at unlocking this.
Yeah.
I'll volunteer for that since I don't have any spells left.
Yeah, good call. Hopefully
Okay.
you have the strength to do it.
Yeah. I do have those noodly sorcerer arms.
Okay.
Cool. And there were
Growth
two
would
locks, were
help.
there?
Alright, sweet.
So-
So then. So you go
Alright.
up to the door.
We get all... Oh, well, I don't think it even matters, actually. Yeah, because it's just gonna...
Okay.
Yeah, so did you say there were two locks?
Yes, one at the top and one at the bottom.
I guess I'll start with one at the top. Can I reach it? Or do I need someone to give me a lift up?
Someone might need to give you a lift up. And that would be Mushrib offering.
Daron, how about you?
What do you have against Mushrib, man?
He's a little bit creepy, isn't he?
No, he's
yes,
not.
I will assist.
being a
Do you
gentleman.
need me to make a check?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Make a check to assist, or...
No.
I guess it's just... No.
You're not helping with the lockpick check itself, you're just making this happen.
You're just making... Gotcha.
So, okay. That is a failure.
Can I try again?
Sure.
Oh no, I have halfling look though. I can redo that. In fact, no, I'm going to use my inspiration. I do have one inspiration point left.
Okay, you crit the lock on the second time, and you do succeed in unlocking the top one.
All right, can you put me down now? Oh, let's try this next one.
Okay. Alright. The walkway begins to retract back, and before you realize what's going on, it's already beyond jumping distance by the time it retracts, cutting you guys off. And Willem,
Right.
you do see this, yeah?
Yep. Can I attempt to move the lever or after it finishes, because I don't want to screw with the mechanism.
Yep.
I'll try to do the lever.
Absolutely. So you give that a go, and the lever is jammed.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
Huh.
I guess I'll try the luck again, just in case that one jams it.
Certainly.
Am I going to break if I keep trying?
I don't know, really. There isn't anything in Xanathars to say you're going to break your thieves' tools stuff, so I'm going to say no. You've already set off the trap.
Can I do a help action for him?
Do you have proficiency with tools, Kit?
I do not.
Then no.
Okay.
Is there any tool you can imagine that is slightly relevant to lockpicking?
Oh, I don't know anything about tools.
Then no, you can't help.
Okay.
Anyway, you can
I
go
can't
for
even
it again.
bardically inspire myself either.
No, you cannot.
Let's try again. There we
Alright.
go.
So that does open the other lock. And yeah, you guys managed to open up your way in here. And in here, you do see a vast hoard of treasure, of which contains the wealth of Hrakhamar. Thousands of iron and adamantine ingots are neatly sorted, stacked, and crated. Now, I had it wrong before, so I'll be saying the correct value of each one. Each iron ingot is worth 1 gold pieces and weighs 10 pounds, and you were right before, people who told me it was light. Each adamantine ingot is worth 10 gold pieces and weighs 1 pound. So, yeah, you are right at this point to collect the ingots, and they are quite light. And resting atop one crate is a gauntlet made of gold and size for an adult dwarf. This is Moradin's
Since Kithri's
gauntlet.
in the door, she's going to run up to that and put it on.
Yeah, and much. Jesus Christ!
It's pretty.
Yeah, Musha is like, hang on a minute here, lass. Put that down. Put that down.
Could she even have it in her head? It just engulfs
Yeah.
her arm.
It looks like
It like crashes down onto the ground.
It looks like Infinity Gauntlet being gold and whatnot, but Mushrib is like chasing after you and is just saying, "Oi, lass, just please put that down now. It's not yours.
You can have it back. I just want to.
That's Moradin's gauntlet, lass. That's meant to be for the leader of Hrakhamar, the overseer of Hrakhamar.
Oh, looks like I'm the leader now then.
Please put it down." Now, Kithri,
I'll admire the gold for a minute and then I'll give it back to him.
with your eyes of wealth, this gauntlet is worth 2,500 gold pieces. Likely, if you could sell it to a wealthy dwarf, they'd pay twice that to get it.
I am actually going to strength check here real quick.
Just to grapple it off her?
Yes.
I'm
and then
giving it
also I'm
back.
gonna
I
say-
just wanted to try it.
I do want to put it on just for a minute. Just for a minute.
Everyone wants the Infinity Gauntlet of dwarfs. Okay, that's an athletics to sort of just snatch it off Kithri.
It doesn't need to snatch. I'll willingly give it to Dalron.
Alright. And Mushrib is kind of like, but this is also the dwarf he rallied and called upon to help, so he's kind of attentive. But yeah, you try on the you try on the Infinity Gauntlet of Moradin. It's good. It's pretty. It's awesome. It's made for your size and hand, and it looks brilliant.
What does it do? I'm just curious.
Nothing. It just looks like an awesome glove that's made of
So it's
gold.
just valuable?
Yeah. It is a sign of status at Hrakhamar when it was in its full swing.
So it's not really like a magical item. It's just sort of just looks very, very pretty. All gold.
You see, it's too pretty for a dwarf. You should give it to me.
I don't know. It's gold.
It goes so well with my hat, though.
Hey, I need a new hat.
I'll swap you then.
Okay then.
I will give it back to Mushrib.
Yeah, he goes. Thank you, but we do have the small matter of how we get out of here, and you are allowed, Sylvan, to take 20 as a group, but there are thousands here, so if you wanted to try to sneak some away, but you may get in trouble if you try. Anyhow,
I thought it was 20 each.
yeah, 20. Yeah, 20 each. Sure, why not? Why not? 20 each.
Is there anything else in the room?
Just crates that. Well, no, it's mostly all these ingots, which is the purest wealth of Hrakhamar. Why have coins when you can sum it up with pure irony ingots to start your crafting yet again when you revive your clan? But while you're stuck in there, Willem, the guy's escaped basically depends on you.
Well, shit, you're screwed.
Yeah. I want to
The
know.
weakest one in the party.
I want you to know.
Well, I've been wrestling with the lever.
You should get some bardic inspiration. Shout it across the chasm. Make that
Yeah.
roll.
I can do that. Take some inspiration. Come on, put your back into it. Not very
Do I need-
inspiring.
Do I need to make a strength check?
No. You try and you try and you try on some more, but that lever is jammed.
Well, if we took a long rest, I could levitate someone over.
We might have a long rest on this side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably safe.
Or
can
we could
fly.
go. I could go outside and get those guys who actually live here. They might have some insight as to how to handle this.
I mean, I can just fly and potentially ferry people.
Who was offering that?
That's me, the warlock. I have the fly
okay.
spell.
Oh, sweet.
But,
Yeah, you do have one of those in the tank.
there's a mighty fine treasure here that looks like I am needed.
What do you mean?
Perhaps a trade is in order.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know how Musharib's going to get back, but...
Are you
Maybe he
blackmailing the
could trade that.
team to bring treasure to you so you can feed them?
No. This character would not do that. My other one probably would.
Oh, great.
This one would not do that.
Okay.
So I can just carry people, right? If I'm flying,
Let's review
like
the
one
fly
person
spell.
at a time.
Let's review the fly spell. Okay. You touch a willing creature. It gains a fly speed for duration. When the spell ends, the target falls if it's still aloft. Yeah. At a higher level, you do this with multiple creatures. So. Yeah. Yeah, you can fly.
The other option would be like climbing across this little thing here.
That sounds really dangerous.
Yeah, over lava. It might be possible, but yeah, that lava is a bit risky.
I mean, it's probably Brightheart's probably able to do that with the spider
Yes.
form, but yeah.
Brightheart can do that with their wall climbing. They can.
So the question is, if I'm flying, can I carry people? Can I carry one person at a time?
I've allowed it.
Well, this looks like you can touch us and we can fly though.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
only
but I
one
only have-
person.
Yeah,
Oh.
I only have 2 spells. We'd have to short rest.
You could also potentially make me fly, and then I could carry somebody over.
I'm going to say no. But I already can tell how this can be metagamed. You can get somebody across, and then you can take a short rest, and then you can take somebody else across, give them fly, take a short rest. There'll be no negative points to do that, so basically, you guys are at a power level where you can do exactly that. You can eventually fly and wall climb your way out of here.
Cool.
Well, if anything, we should actually fly over to here and search this area.
Oh,
Well, we should probably do it over here where we have a better grip.
Right.
okay.
I'm just within 60 feet.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have the fly speed, so you can go where you like.
I guess
So
you got
is it
purpose.
safe to say that everyone moves over to here then? If
Yeah.
we take a short rest in between?
Yeah, you do whatever amount of resting you want to do, and all that jazz.
You can probably just make your way over this way.
Yep.
Him.
And Mushrib will hide the gauntlet, basically, back there, and he'll join along with you guys.
All right. How are we going to cross here? Unless we do more short rest flying.
Well,
That's jumpable, isn't it? Actually, no, probably not.
How come we didn't fly? Well, no, never mind.
yeah, it's a good question. You
Yeah, well,
you
Willem
could have
would've
just
gone
flown
over
over there, so just fuck it, you're over there. You can
Yeah,
just
alright.
do it, so why
We'll probably
don't
have
you
to
just
climb
do
back,
it?
but yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Let's explore this part of the cavern then.
Okay. So,
I'll search the top while he searches the bottom.
yeah.
I'll
So,
bring my great dagger in with you.
when you guys begin to make your way in here, the reek of sulfur and burning flesh assaults your nostrils as the tunnel opens into a small chamber at the northern end of the room. Is a 5-foot-tall statue made of iron, copper, gold, and silver, crudely hammered together into a form suggesting something vaguely humanoid, but also fiery. There is nobody before it that seemed to be worshipping it. Now, yeah. Who would like to give me a... Mr. Warlock, I will allow you to give me an Arcana check, if you like.
I know
Alright.
nothing.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
I will summon my packed weapon, though.
Okay, great.
Should
You summon your pact weapon. It does not help your Arcana check.
No. But I have to say that I'm summoning it.
Okay, great.
I'll cast one. So
Alright, so you think you could recognize, especially with these like fire-newts, what this could be. And this seems to be possibly Imix, the primordial prince of fire. And this seems to be what the fire-newts are worshipping, or were worshipping in here. And this is what the warlocks seem to be dealing with.
Oh, so maybe this is where they invaded from?
No, as it is just a dead-end corridor sort of area. But it is an area they've sort of converted. It's unclear what these dwarves use this area for, but it has been converted into a shrine.
Oh, is it right here, or is it in this room here?
It's in this room over here. Would anyone like to give me a perception check on the statue? Alright, brilliant. Daron and Sylvan and everybody, well, yeah. Daron and Sylvan, and Daron again with another perception he decides to crit on. Everybody does
That
it.
was Brightheart.
Yeah.
That was Brightheart.
It doesn't matter. You all see it. You recognize an object hammered into the flames. having once been part of a key. It's only a bit of adamantine on the statue, and only the toughness of adamantine prevented it from being hammered out of all recognition. And you believe it could have been a key that might have been used for the northern locks that you didn't already lockpick.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, well, with that...
Can we get it off?
Well,
or was it probably that melted into the statue?
Mushrib will have some smithing tools if nobody else did, and you can get it out. And basically, does anybody have the mending cantrip?
No.
Negative.
Okay.
I don't believe so. Nope.
Oh, not even the mending cantrip can fix that. Oh, okay, cool. Anyway, no, that pretty much is it. You have reclaimed back Hrakhamar.
Ha 3 cheers.
Huzzah!
Excellent.
Hang on. Where is my thingy-maboo? Thingy-maboo. There we go. Well done. You have explored Hrakhamar and taken it back. When you're led outside to Siffy Vinecutter and the others, they all cheer for you as you have taken back Hrakhamar and given back their ancestral forge, which they never thought they would see done in their lifetime. You may all benefit getting 20 adamantine ingots, all weighing 1 pound and each weighing 10 gold pieces. This will basically be a sack of iron ingots that will be 20 pounds in weight. And with that, Mushrib then says that, it's been quite a journey to get this far. Still, you done it. I'd love to stay here. I'd really, really, really love, but deal's a deal. My fees are free from now on. You need to go in somewhere, I'll be your guide for nothing. Least I can do.
Hey, thank you.
Congratulations, man.
Well, don't congratulate us yet. Still gotta keep the fire-newts out. Also gotta keep out Cinder from looking to take it. We gotta hold it up, and we gotta keep anything out from it, especially them damn fire-newts.
Just remember to tell all those lady dwarves that you're the hero of Hrakhamar.
He's gonna you think you can put in a good word with me with Siffy over there?
Oh, I can try. I'm sure she'll put some ointment on you.
Oh, nice. Nice. Wonderful. So, how do people want to spend... Well, firstly, you are welcomed in... The forge is a bit too warm to be, resting in. It actually does have, extreme heat going on in there. But, you are all welcome to, camp outside the forge, as that's a nice amount of warmth to heat. And not so much damp humidity. And yeah, no, you guys all enjoy a well-deserved rest, and you level up.
Hey.
Woo!
Well done. That is the last level up I'll be giving until you complete one of your other goals.
That's alright. Before we went in, City said she or the dwarfs would be able to make something for us out of the adamantine if we asked.
Make an insight check on that.
Oh.
Not you, Lucian.
Whoa.
Not you,
Whoa.
Daron.
I'm going to re-roll
man.
that. I'm loving halfling look.
Yep. Okay.
Much
So
better.
that tells you that they'll make it 2 months later when, they get the forge running. There is some damages to the smithing parts of it that do need to be fixed.
I don't know how that happened.
No idea how that happened.
I'm going to have to use some charm on her, though, because I really want her to make me a little adamantine feather that I can put in my hat. It's only a little thing.
That's an artisan piece that you want. You want an adamantine feather? Oh, wow.
Yeah, it'll go so nicely in my hat. It'll be perfect. And she doesn't need to use a big forge. They've got that little forge next to it.
That
I'm going to put all my bardic inspiration into this.
Oh, they really don't want to
Go
do
on.
it because they
It'll
are
only
out
take
of
you an hour or
practice.
two.
They have never even crafted anything for so long. But you're fucking begging them, so during the night they sweat away and they will make you a adamantine feather. It's very nice.
I'll stick it in my hat then and stop preening. It's lovely.
Wonderful. It looks like a wonderful, slightly green-tinged peacock feather.
Perfect.
Nice. Whew. So, you guys are at Hrakhamar. Now the question is, where do you go next?
I think we're going to Omu next.
Ah,
Right.
yeah. That
I
would
think it's
be
going to have to be.
that would be an arduous crossing across the Valley of Lost Honor, and then with about 6 to 12 days, you'll be there at Omu. Finally. There is also the small matter that there is like a dragon's nest. It's a young dragon. You guys might be at a level to take that on. But there is a dragon that's not too far away from here.
I think we'll leave that to the dwarves.
I mean, dragon loot.
Dragons do have hordes.
Dragons have hordes.
Could be a worthy
Could be very
undertaking.
useful.
They also have fire breath and claws and
Yeah,
teeth.
this would be a fire breath kind of dragon, as
We
it was
just
a young
leveled up.
red dragon.
We pumped. We were pumped here. We just leveled up. We crit a whole bunch of things. I'm feeling it.
You feel like a dragon? Because Hrakhamar does offer a way, when you were at the prisoners part, one of which is still alive now and is recovering, but sad at the loss of his bro, there was a tunnel which did lead miles and miles through the mountains to a back entrance to the Wormheart
Ah, that's
Mine.
right. There was that other tunnel. Maybe we
Yes.
should go down that other tunnel.
Into the
Maybe.
cold old mountains.
We should do a little exploration. It's on the way to Omu. Just a detour.
You guys can try
We
out
can
your
try it.
6th level might and against the young fire dragon. If that's the court, so is that? Have I tempted you into it? You want to try Wormheart Mine?
Yeah, let's do a little
I'm
underground
for it.
exploring.
I mean, this already puts you in the dwarvish book of notable heroes, but to move a dragon and a fire-newt infestation puts you in dwarven legend. Just to put that out there, Daron.
It's probably worth noting that should we fail to stop the death curse, it would be probably not good for them to have an undead dragon on their side.
Ooh! Ooh! That is an interesting idea. Oh, I bet. Oh, you've fed me ideas. You will regret that later. Okay, no, excellent. So, anyway, battle plan. Omu or Wormheart Mine?
I think everyone's up for the Wormheart Mine strategy.
Yep, I'm good to go.
Okay.
Yeah, we can always run away.
You can always run away. That's true.
It'll
Yes,
provide
okay,
us with
with that.
wealth and experience for our adventures ahead.
Yes. And with that final declaration, the albino dwarfs that are already singing praises of you are now even more in awe as you ballsy adventurers are going to take on a young fire dragon. And with that, I will end today's session neatly on 9 p.m. Bye-bye.